Percentage, or I would say that the balance of trade is definitely in our favor, in the Canadian favor, as far as the cattle industry goes.
U.S. cattle people agree that the pattern of sales favors Canada. However, unlike their northern counterparts, they feel free trade is the cause.
We are shipping some of the finished product of meat back to Canada. Not a lot, but some. But we are getting a tremendous amount, a lot of cattle coming down. If it was not for the influx of fat cattle into this particular region of Washington, our fat cattle market would sure be $2 to $3 higher than it is today.
Under the free trade agreement, duties on cattle coming from Canada into the United States have been eliminated, and the number of imports have increased. According to the U.S. Customs Office, about 228,000 cattle came across the border at Eastport during the 1992 fiscal year. 5 years ago, customs officials say that number was closer to 60,000. Duties on cattle going into Canada are not an issue either, but the required health tests are stricter. U.S. cattle people say some of the tests are unnecessary and cause delays which make it unfeasible for them to ship cattle north of the border.
The reason is they don't want our cattle up there. They have plenty of cattle and not enough people.
Whatever the reason, Canadian customs agents confirm that very few U.S. cattle are being shipped into Canada.
You'll see a lot of live cattle being exported to the United States from Canada through the port of Kingsgate. But about the only live cattle you'll see coming into Canada through this port are maybe 3 or 4 head of cattle at a time, and they're for breeding stock and for the improvement of stock.
If free trade reaches its ultimate goal, all goods and services will freely travel north and south of the border. Most already do. But in these initial years of free trade, more goods seem to be going south rather than north, something experts say isn't surprising.